Don't move, don't skip. This moment found you for a reason. You've been asking yourself, why do things in my life feel stuck? Why do blessings always come close, then suddenly slip away? It feels like someone pressed pause on your destiny, like doors that should open remain locked, like time itself is against you. But listen carefully, this is not just in your head. There is something stamped on your life, a mark you didn't choose, a delay you didn't invite. Right now, as you sit here, the silence around you is not empty. It's carrying a secret, a shadow that has been walking beside you longer than you realized. Heaven calls it the red mark. It is not ordinary, it is not coincidence, and it is the reason why breakthroughs took longer, why answers felt delayed, why you sometimes wondered if you were forgotten. But beloved child, you were never forgotten. This very moment is proof, because what I am about to reveal will shake the hold of that shadow forever. Stay, because by the time you reach the end, you will understand why the red mark is being erased tonight, and why your story is about to shift faster than you ever imagined. This is the moment you need to hear with every breath, because what I'm about to describe has already brushed past your life. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, not because of a sound, but because of a presence? The room felt still, but your heart was racing. You couldn't explain it, but you knew you weren't alone. Maybe you turned your head toward the corner and for half a second, it looked like something shifted in the shadows. You blinked, and it was gone. You told yourself, maybe it's just my imagination. Maybe I'm too tired. But deep inside, you knew it wasn't just imagination. The red mark reveals itself through whispers of delay, and the first place it shows up is in your atmosphere. A dream that felt too real, a whisper calling your name when nobody was there, a reflection in the mirror that seemed to breathe differently than you. You've felt this before, that unexplained chill running down your spine, that heaviness in the room, as if the air itself was watching you. You pushed it aside, went back to scrolling, tried to sleep, but the shadow stayed, because the shadow belongs to her, the woman who placed the red mark. Listen carefully, she doesn't want to be seen, but she leaves traces. In the middle of your routine, brushing your teeth, walking past a mirror, glancing at your phone screen when it goes black, you've noticed a flicker, something at the edge of your vision, a movement that didn't match your own. And the dreams, oh, the dreams. You dream of waiting rooms that never call your name, of doors you knock on that never open, of running, but your feet feel heavy, like you're stuck in invisible chains. These are not random. These are not coincidences. These are the fingerprints of the red mark. Heaven calls it a signal, but her shadow calls it control. She circles you when you're most vulnerable, late at night, when your mind is tired, when your spirit is unguarded. That's when the whispers come. You'll never escape delay. You'll always be behind. Everyone else moves forward, but not you. Do those whispers sound familiar? Because you've heard them before, haven't you? In your own thoughts, in your lowest moments, when you nearly convinced yourself you weren't chosen. But pause right here, because even as I speak this, your angel is leaning closer. You are not hearing this by accident. You are hearing this because heaven has decided the red mark must be exposed, and fear must lose its grip on you. Stay, don't turn away, because fear thrives in silence, but the moment it is named, it begins to break. That strange heaviness you've been feeling, that unexplained resistance, the shadow that seems to follow you, it is not stronger than the light. But before the light comes, the shadow always makes one last move. That's why you've been feeling the chills. That's why the dreams are louder. That's why you've seen movement in the mirror. It's not coincidence, it's the shadow fighting to stay. And yet, in the same silence, another presence is standing guard. Your Archangel, The very moment the red mark tries to tighten, Michael steps closer, and the whispers of fear are about to be drowned by a roar of release. This is why you cannot move away, because the next breath you take carries the shift. Stay, because the strange events you've experienced, the dreams, the whispers, the reflection moving when you didn't, were never random. They were the evidence of the shadow. And now that shadow has been spotted, it has no place left to hide. My beloved child, this is not the end of the fear. It is the beginning of its unraveling. Something huge is waiting in the next moment. And as the story unfolds, you will see how the red mark is being erased before your eyes. Don't move, don't skip, because now the Archangel is about to step in. Because what is about to unfold is not ordinary. It is the very reason you've been led here tonight. The silence around you suddenly feels heavier, doesn't it? That's because you are not alone. The shadow that circled you thought it could keep you bound forever. But at this very moment, heaven has stepped into your atmosphere. Look closer in your spirit. Do you feel it? The shift in the air, the sudden awareness that something greater is present? That is not your imagination. That is Archangel Michael, the warrior of heaven, the breaker of chains, the commander of light. He has drawn near, sword burning like fire, wings stretching like dawn, eyes sharper than the storm. His voice shakes both earth and sky. Beloved child, what you have felt is not madness. What you have seen is not coincidence. The shadow has marked you, but heaven has not abandoned you. This is the moment where the hidden is revealed. The delays, the disappointments, the near victories that slipped away, the endless waiting that made you question if you were chosen. Michael leans close and declares, "It was never just bad luck. It was never just timing. It was the red mark, a hidden curse, planted to test your strength and slow your destiny." Listen carefully. The woman's shadow you sensed, she stamped the mark not to destroy you outright, but to distract you, to drain you, to keep you believing that breakthrough was always tomorrow but never today. That is why your dreams were heavy. That is why your reflection flickered. That is why the whispers grew louder at night. It was a trap, a test, an assignment of delay. But Michael's sword has pierced the silence to declare a warning. Do not ignore this moment. Do not brush aside what heaven is revealing. The red mark was hidden so well that you almost believed delay was your destiny. But child, delay is not your destiny. Breakthrough is. Feel the weight of those words, because even as you read them, the red mark is trembling. It knows its time is short. It knows the warrior of heaven has spoken. And yet, Michael does not come only with comfort. He comes with warning. The shadow will try once more. The woman's mark will push back, making you think nothing has changed. You will feel the whispers again. You will see the flicker again. But know this, the red alert you sensed was never fear. It was the trumpet of release. Stay, don't move away, because this is not the end. This is the unveiling. The red mark is real. The curse of delay has circled your life, but heaven has exposed it, and now Michael stands before you, not only to reveal but to fight. My beloved child, listen closely. Your chains are not permanent. Your silence is not endless. Your waiting is not wasted. This is the turning point. The shadow thought it could hide forever, but heaven's fire has stepped into the room, and every hidden curse is being pulled into the light. Don't scroll. Don't move, because what comes next will shake the last grip of the red mark. Archangel Michael says, stay until the final word, because your crown is waiting. Your rise is unstoppable, and the curse that once held you is breaking even now. Archangel Michael stands before you, sword of fire drawn, but listen carefully. His greatest weapon is not only his blade, it is his voice. The voice that shakes chains loose, the voice that silences the whispers of the shadow. He leans closer to you now. Yes, you, the one who has carried silent battles, the one who smiled in public but cried in secret, the one who wondered, why me? Why does my story always feel delayed? And Michael whispers with thunder in his tone, beloved child, hear me. You are not cursed, you are chosen. You are not forgotten, you are marked for greatness. The red mark is not your end, it is the signal of your release. Feel that? The weight in your chest that you've carried for years? That heaviness that told you, I'll never catch up, I'll always be behind? Heaven sees it, Michael sees it, and he declares, the delay ends now. But here is the guidance, the key to breaking what was meant to hold you. Do not agree with the shadow's lies. Every time the whisper tells you, you're too late, say, I am right on time. Every time it says, everyone else is ahead, declare, my path is mine, and heaven's timing is perfect. Guard your silence. The shadow attacks when you are weary, when your guard is down. Michael says, fill your silence with light. Do not let the shadow write in the quiet places of your mind. Stand in the red alert. What felt like danger was never to scare you. It was heaven's alarm clock, waking you up, telling you the shift had begun. Michael reminds you, the red alert is not fear, it is freedom. Heaven's warrior doesn't just reveal the curse, he breaks it with your agreement. And so Michael speaks again. Say it with me, child, I will not live delayed. I will not live forgotten. I rise now. The red mark is erased. Say it in your heart. Whisper it if you can. Because even as you do, the chains begin to fall. Feel the atmosphere shift, lighter, freer, almost as if your very breath is being unshackled. That's not imagination. That's the shadow losing grip. My beloved child, listen. This moment is not general. This moment is not random. This is heaven stopping time to reach you. You, the one reading these words right now. The one who feels like this was written with your very name hidden between the lines. And you're right. It was. Because the red mark was never meant to define you. It was meant to be the signal that heaven had chosen your life for a testimony. The delay wasn't punishment. It was proof of how much weight your destiny carries. Michael raises his sword now, and fire leaps from it, cutting through the shadow that tried to chain you. And he speaks one final instruction before the battle breaks open. Stay strong for one more moment. Do not turn away, because the final strike is coming, and when it lands, the red mark will be gone forever. The moment you have been waiting for is here. The shadow has gathered all its strength, all its lies, all its whispers, trying to pull you back into delay. But you are no longer alone. Archangel Michael stands before you, wings spread wide, sword of fire blazing brighter than the sun. The red mark trembles. The air itself vibrates with the clash of destiny and darkness. Do you feel it? That shiver down your spine? That surge in your chest? That is the final warning of the shadow, its last attempt to keep you bound. Michael's voice echoes through the room, through your very soul. Beloved child, hold your ground. Do not fear. The shadow has no power here. Today, it falls. Today, your waiting ends. Today, you rise. And then, with a single, divine strike, his sword slices through the shadow. Not just a physical motion, a strike of light that cuts through centuries of fear, delay, and darkness. Sparks of divine fire erupt, and the shadow screams, fading into nothingness. The red mark shatters, the chains dissolve. Every whispered doubt, every stolen moment, every delay that made your heart heavy, all of it is undone. Feel the shift. Close your eyes for a second and breathe it in. Can you feel the air lighter? The atmosphere around you charged with power? That is heaven reclaiming your life. That is the moment your destiny steps forward. Michael leans close, wings folding around you like a shield, and speaks words that will never leave your spirit. You are chosen. You are marked for glory. not delay. Your crown is already placed. Your story has been rewritten. Go now, and carry this truth with you. No shadow can touch what heaven has sealed. The fear, the whisper, the flicker in the corner of your eye, all gone. You are free, and yet, you are not the same, because this was not only a battle of light against darkness. This was a revelation, a reminder that you hold divine timing in your hands, that no delay can define your worth, that even when life seemed paused, heaven was moving, preparing your breakthrough, anchoring your victory, and sealing your rise. And now it is your turn. Don't just read these words. Act, stand, speak, and step into your life with courage. Declare it in your heart. I rise. I am free. I am chosen. My destiny is unstoppable. Say it until you feel it vibrating through your bones. Because every time you declare it, the universe responds. Every step you take now is in alignment with the promise heaven has made. Every breath is a step closer to the miracle waiting for you. Michael does not leave you alone. He remains in spirit, guiding, guarding, and reminding you. The red mark is broken, but your rise is eternal. The light you now carry is unstoppable. And remember this, every delay, every pain, every night of doubt, every hidden tear, all of it has transformed into your strength. All of it was preparing you for this very moment, for this very breakthrough. So don't go back to the old ways. Don't scroll past the call. Do not forget the fire that just ignited in your soul. Step forward, speak your truth, claim your victory. The shadow tried to hold you, but Archangel Michael has declared your freedom. The red mark is gone. Your crown is visible. Your destiny is unstoppable. And now, beloved child, carry this with you every single day. You are chosen. You are protected. You are rising. The battle is over. The breakthrough is here. The divine seal on your life has been set, and nothing, no one, can remove it. Stand tall. Step forward. Shine. Your miracle has arrived.